Hello, Scorpio. I am Ulrich. I am a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the work, business, money card reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of January. I will try to keep the reading as short as possible, but of course, it's my intention to deliver you a quality product, so it will require some of your time. As always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Scorpio for the month of January. And these are based on the natural elements in your astrological chart, or for some of you on your time of birth. These basic elements are air, earth, water, and fire. Now, the 4 objects that you always see on my table are directly connected to those elements. So you choose or you pick one that you think relates most to your personality, or you choose one you feel most comfortable with. This object of your choice, it should or it will relate the best to your current situation. However, if the object and the related video does not match your first choice, please check the other videos that are immediately connected in the same session. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. Anyway, the matches represent the fire element, the stone represents the earth element, the aerosol sprayer represents the air element, and the shell represents the water element. So Scorpio, here we go for your card reading for the month of January. I want to add, if you have questions, you can always post them in the comments below, and as soon, of course, as I have time, I will reply on them. So Scorpio, here we go for your card reading. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to the Shell or the Water group for your work, business, money card reading for the month of January. As the first card here on your person, we see the snake. The snake is the card of silence, diplomacy. We keep quiet. This is actually a card that is very nice for Scorpio, because mostly Scorpio is a quiet sign. It wait things out. Scorpio is like a little bit a natural strategist here for his being here. He don't reveal everything. The trait of Scorpio, of course, is keeping secrets. They have something mysterious about their personality, and I mean this all in a positive way. Anyway, here the snakes, it urges us to be silent here, not to share our thoughts with others, keep the thoughts for ourselves here. We need to be diplomatic, especially on the work floor here. If we want to achieve certain goals in our life, if we want to move up in society, in our workplace, because there are some things here that we could move up here because we have the tower there. Here we see also that this is very important that we do so. We need to wait here with the snake till it's the right time to move. It's like we are a snake in the grass here, and we wait until the right time to move. The snake is sometimes it can move around in mysterious ways. It's very agile. So here it's possible that you on the work floor and for improving in your career, you're very agile, you're very creative here for reaching a more powerful, stronger position in your life. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, it points also that we need to observe what is happening around us very much. With the tower here, sometimes it tells us we need to take we need to look at the bigger pictures, or we need to take, like we use the binoculars, we lift ourselves up and we look at the situation, what will bring it for us in the future here. We need to take some distance from ourselves and see where we want to go and where this situation will lead us. The garden on the central card here, here we see that there's an important meeting here that we are about to have. It's possible during this meeting that not everything is revealed, even though there's a lot of communication because we have the birds here, but it doesn't necessarily mean that everything is revealed during this meeting. Maybe there's a lot of questions asked, but it doesn't necessarily mean that everything is said here. Anyway, the meeting in itself here, it's very important. You could be there in the center of attention between a lot of people, and suddenly you're there in the middle and some questions, or you ask some questions, or some questions are asked to you. Sometimes this points to political meetings, political gatherings with a lot of people where a lot of questions asked, but maybe the answers are not always clear, or the questions are not clear, or the situation is not totally revealed. This is what we are seeing here. The tower and the garden here, we go in the upper line here now. the vertical line here, I mean, the tower, the garden, and the stork. It means here that probably this meeting, it takes place in a place where we have been before. Maybe this takes place in the head office. There's some inquiries from us, but it's positive, but there's a lot of communication, but also it will cause you some stress. This meeting, somehow the birds are stressful, so it causes us some stress, and maybe we have been in this situation before, and it's like the situation is returning, but we can improve ourselves, but the situation could be quite strong on our person here, because we have the person card here. It doesn't matter that the man is here, because we do a general reading here, so it could also apply on woman. Here we have some stress upon our person during this meeting. This could be a professional meeting that has to do here, and it points also afterwards there could come enhancement of our status here, professionally especially here. This is what we are seeing. Maybe we have been in the same position for a long time. We are ready now to make our move. We have the right tools, the right skills here. We have also the moon here is a very creative card. It's also related to the work. We are ready to move slowly ahead here. We have the right opportunities here, and probably this gathering or this meeting is about that. Sometimes it points that we actually meet CEOs, higher people, politicians who can improve our status. And here with the snake, sometimes it's best to let the others talk and we listen. So here you need to play the game a little bit strategic. This is what we are seeing here, but I'm sure you've been there before in that place with these people. It could be that you go to a place, and this place has, if it's not directly in the head office, it could be a place of high status. Or a select group where only select people can come here, where you are invited. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Some of these people will literally have a kind of authority over the public. This is what we are seeing here. People who are high connected to high offices. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this position could mean also that you are in charge of what is said or put in public. It's like here we see a person who decides what is made public and what is kept secret. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe this is what is your job is about, because the snake can be very mysterious. She can be very diplomatic in sharing information and not sharing information. This is what we are seeing here. And maybe these people are testing you out, how good you are in talking without actually revealing information. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Here sometimes also it means that due to the job, we literally need to be very careful what we share with the public. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the garden and the stork. We see the gathering here again. Here we see that we need to make certain bookings, or we make a booking here. There's a lot of things also that you need to do. There's some changes coming, because the stork means big changes. This could mean authoritative changes that you have yourself, more responsibilities. Also with the cross, we get more responsible, structural responsibilities here. This is what we are seeing here. And maybe we are not always revealing how much influence or how much importance that we have. It's not for everybody clear, and we don't share this also with everybody, how much influence here that we have. But there are some changes here who are in demand. There are public changes here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible also for the job. It's possible also that this meeting has place in a foreign country, because the tower is the border and the stork is the migrating bird. So it's possible that this is a public meeting for your work. Maybe you move to the head office, but it's actually a thing that has a lot of status, a building that has a lot of status, but you have been there before, but now you are invited there with the moon. Here we see that the person is literally invited there, and it could be in abroad here with the stork here. This is what we are seeing here. We literally cross borders. Then we have the tower and the stork. We're going to mirror these cards now towards each other. Some things here, when you have this meeting, some things out of the past year will become very clear for you. They will have a certain significance for you. This is what we are seeing here. And here we see literally again that we are confronted with higher authorities. We communicate with them for improving our own position, and we here is confirmed, or it's about to be confirmed, that that we are more established. Things are made official here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that the people that you met or meet there, that it's not the same as before. Maybe the place is the same, but the people have changed. If there are some government authorities included, it's possible also that the government authorities that are included in this whole thing are changed, sometimes with elections after the people change. So this could be the change that we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, there's a slow transformation here going on for us as a person here with this combination. This is what we are seeing here, and we slowly grow into more authority, more strength. We become more powerful, we get more strength. The way we communicate also, it changes. This is what we are seeing here. And it's like here we retreat ourselves a little bit, we reflect over the situation before we actually go over the moon. Sometimes the birds are also thoughts, so we are thinking here. There's a lot of thinking here and changing thoughts, because this is the change and this is the thoughts. So there's a lot of changes in the way we are thinking. We change some thinking patterns here. This is what we are seeing here. And for getting there, we need to withdraw, retreat in ourselves. We need to let everything get fixed in our mind, because the moon is mind, and we need to see how we can grow the best for ourselves. Then we have the moon, the garden, and the person card. The moon and the garden here, it tells us again here, but this is then a social occasion. I'm assuming here this is the structural occasion, and here there is also a social occasion connected to it, or maybe the two in a way are intertwined. We appear there. We appear there as a person in public, and it could be quite a structural meeting that we are going there. But there is a kind of party sphere here that we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, when we go there, people are kind to us. We are recognized. We are honored. People recognize us. They respect us for what we have done here, and there is communication here about that here. There's a Here you will see also, when you go there in this business meeting or what is related here, that you feel that you are surrounded by kindred spirits. This is what we are seeing here. The thought patterns, the thinking patterns with these people are the same. So you feel quite comfortable there. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It could make you a little bit scared in the beginning, and you probably will not show it because you will be diplomatic and tactful and what is the best thing to do. But the moon, sometimes it brings some fear. We are a little bit scared to appear there in appearance, but it all will work out well here. But there could be deep emotions here that we don't show here. Scorpion has a very thick panzer, and sometimes he don't show who he is, he or she don't show it as they cover up here, but we could be a little bit fearful here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Maybe it's also different cultures are involved here, and we don't know exactly how to adjust to these cultures. So we do our best and we tread diplomatic and lightly with this environment that we are seeing here, or maybe with these people that are new. Then we have the person card and the garden here. And here we see there are meetings with the people. We go out with certain people. Here, these meetings, there will be the cross here. It's a heavy card. So it means the communication after this meeting could be quite heavy, more heavy than you expected. There could be heavy stressed communication, even though they happen after, but they happen in public here. This is what we are seeing here. But these are like conversations that need to take place. They they tell you about your responsibilities. Maybe this is not said on the first meeting, but here after, when you're more in a relaxed sphere, you meet some people there and they make you aware of your responsibilities. And it could bring you some in a stressy situation here. This is what we are seeing here. But there's a lot of contact here with a lot of people here. This points sometimes to business manager, people who meet a lot of people. This is what we are seeing here. It's like you're part of the game here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes this points to a specific male or female group, like exclusive clubs here that we are seeing here. It's a society or a group here in business or in work that is not accessible for every man or every woman. It's like you need to have a certain level in the business for getting there. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, sometimes also you could be confronted with some difficult situations here. Maybe other people are trying to cross certain borders, so you will need to apply some pressure on yourself for not revealing certain things. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Maybe some people try to extract some information on you and you are not willing to give this information, because here we see that the person want to keep strict to his privacy. He or she want to keep her private life strictly separated from the work here. This is what we are seeing here. But here we see here that we come in subcultures or exclusive cultures here that are specifically dominated by man or by woman. Here, this is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the moon and the man. Here we see that this person, there come honors, there is respect coming to the person here. This is what we are seeing here. We respect some honors from the higher authorities here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also Scorpion has a very good sense. Sometimes he or she feels things coming, and sometimes when you have these matterings, it's already in your head and you're already thinking, you already see the movie playing in your head. This is what we are seeing here. So here we see the situation coming here. This is what we are seeing here. It's like you feel the whole thing coming. It's like, I almost would say it's like you have a clear, voyant view on the whole situation, what is coming. But mostly also is point to a person who has a lot of artistic abilities. It could be any job that you're in. We can be creative with money, we can be creative in business, but this points to a person who has a very creative mind, and he knows how to expose that in public and bring it in a structure. It's like here the person knows how to sell his product or himself. This is what we are seeing here, but this points also to a quiet person, a restful person. At least that is how he appears. This is the persona. The persona appears like that. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this is all for Scorpio, for the water group. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit at all, please check the other three that are following here. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and you can check also all the other card readings that are available on my channel. Anyway, thank you for your time, and bye-bye for now. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to the aerosol or the air group for your financial money card reading, business card reading for January. As the first card here on your person, we see the Tower. The Tower points not only to our career, but it also points to our the health in our life. Probably you're quite in good health, and here also with the clovers here in the bottom, possibly here we are lucky with our health. We are not really a person that is often sick. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, also we need to have faith in ourselves, faith in a higher power that is above us here, because things are going to turn around in a positive way here for us. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Sometimes also the Tower, it points to consistency, keeping certain structures, disciplines. If we do so, we will make progress, especially financial progress here, because we have the ship next to it. So there is financial progress coming in a positive way, and these changes are very big, very important here, because we have the stork here, and the stork is the bird of changes, big money changes. This could be connected to abroad, but we will go in more details later. Then at the central card here, you have the rider. Here we need to work towards our goals. And if we focus very strongly on our goals, if we keep certain structures, all the things I mentioned before here, it will turn out to be a lucky streak, because this card is the lucky card of the deck. So you will evolve in a positive way here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we should not broadcast things, because you have all moving cards here. So you literally, should things get on the move, the ship is moving, the stork is moving, the rider is moving. These are all things that are going to happen in a very short time span here, what we are seeing here, and all these events are going to happen in a very positive way. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Also, some important news of these changes will coming to us. This news will probably come from abroad, from official authorities, from people in charge, from people placed above you. If you're from instance in the mid in your business, here this comes from higher authorities like CEOs, people who are in charge here, giving us a certain news. Then we go in the first vertical line here. We have the tower, the moon, and the cross there. Here we see here, we have a lot of recognition in our work. We also have a lot of strength. We know what our responsibilities are. We take our responsibilities here. This is a very good laying for long-term success here, what we are seeing here. It's possible also that you are about to be invited in certain elite groups, exclusive groups, the higher echelon here, like CEOs, that you get an invite there, maybe to move up there financially, and also in your position, it will improve. If you are working as a worker, it means that you could go from, for instance, from a job in the factory to an office job. This is offered to you, but there will be some communication about this, and this could be also a step up also for these people here in that area. Both apply here. Anyway, we are going to the next level in our life here. Some things out of our past, because some things out of your past, you will be confronted with some things of your past, or they will be put upon front of you. We will, there will be some forgiveness. We will move on from certain things. We will say, okay, this is the past. We just let it go. This is what we are seeing here. Things are happening in a smooth, soft way, because the moon has a way to soften, smooth things out, and it's destined to be. You accept this fate. This is what we are seeing here. This also points to expertise. It also points to a person who is quite creative in a structural way. This is what we are seeing. The moon is the reflection of what we have learned. So if we have learned a certain structure here in moon, in art, in business, in work, in money, whatever, here we see that we are able to mirror it. We are able to bring it out for our own selves. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. This points to a very creative person in whatever field of work he is. We have a lot of creativity in our work. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Sometimes also it points to a period that we reflect over things. We look at ourselves, because the moon is the reflection. Maybe we think about ourselves, where we are going, and we do this in solitude, because the tower is solitude. It's like possible we withdraw a few days or a while in ourselves for looking where we are and where we're going, because the tower is higher up. He takes an overview. These are and the stork is in the air. So here we take an overview where this journey is gonna bring us. This is what we are seeing here. It's like we are very observative what is about to come, but probably we do this in a kind of withdrawment or in a kind of solitude here. This is what we are seeing here. It's like we are thinking about it, maybe at night. It keeps us a little bit up where we are going. Not that it's negative, but it keeps our mind busy, because the moon is the mind. It keeps our mind busy what is to come, and we want to keep or make our head clear that we see, that we know where we are sailing exactly. We want to know exactly where we are going. We want to reflect, especially if this is connected to abroad. Then we have the moon and the cross here. Here we see again, we are admired, we have recognition here. Also, we see the withdrawer here again. There could be a kind of the responsibilities that we have, the creativity, the work, it comes also with responsibilities, because the cross, it's destined to be whatever it is, and it's positive, but it also comes with responsibilities. So here we will be confronted with our responsibilities. The money is there, the work is there, the advancement is there, but also the responsibilities are here. So this is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible also that we have strong feelings towards our religion or our spirituality, whatever this may be. This is what we are seeing here, but it puts some weights on us, our responsibilities. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we go here in the horizontal line. We have the tower, the ship, and the stork here. The tower and the ship here, this literally points that we cross borders. So for some people, this points to migration, but it certainly points to a trip that is undertaken. The tower returns, the stork returns, and the ship sails. So you have been to this place before. You're not unfamiliar with this place where you are about to travel. This is what we are seeing here. This could be a financial, very, very beneficial journey, because the ship is not only to travel, it's also beneficial. This is a money card. This is a money card, a money combination on the long run that brings positive changes, especially the last row here. You have the heart here and the clovers. These are lucky cards. So this is a positive change that is about to come. It affects your situation on the long run financially in a positive way here. It's possible also here that this answer is delivered to you here about these finances here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, this could come with some solitude. If you decide to move abroad or cross borders, it comes also with solitude. Probably we need to restart certain contacts there in abroad, and there will be some solitude connected with it, not only for ourselves, but also business-like. Why? Because if we come in a higher position, there is a distance. The tower is distant. So if you come in a more responsible position, it brings us distant from certain people. This is what we are seeing here. But here also it points to protection, guiding. We are on the right journey here. This is what we are seeing here. And we leave the past behind and we literally move to a faraway place. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also this points that we apply for citizenship in the other country, or it's connected to it. This could be also mean, it means document, but especially here, we could apply here for visas, for citizenship here. This is what we are seeing here. We see the light literally in another country here. We do business travel, we travel business. We probably do this business trip alone here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We are confronted also there with foreign authorities. We explore authorities there. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the stork, the ship and the stork there. Here, this is very important, a big trip, a big change for us, because the stork is a big bird. He migrates. There are big changes here coming up for us here. We move around in the country, we move to another country. We see the same coming back here also. Also, you yourself, because of you meet new cultures, new people, you will transform also inside of you. There will be inner changes also. We are confronted there with different situations, and it will make us reflect, and it will bring out certain emotions in us. And in a way, we are alone, but also we like what we experience in an emotional way. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. But this really points that you go in a very different direction in your life here. This is what we are seeing here. We come in a different situation, and we also, our behavior there will be different. Maybe we are we need to act or be in a certain structural way here. This is what we are seeing here. There's a very big transformative power here of these new experiences. Then we have the tower and the stork. We mirror the cards here now. Something that has been a part of your life here before. Some things that were unclear here now are coming out. This is what we are seeing here. And On the spiritual side, also, there are some changes here. Sometimes this points also, if we are a spiritual or a religious person, we have different spiritual insights, or some things related to our religions is changing. The moon is changing, and sometimes it can change our state of mind, also related to religion and spirituality. Here there are big changes here on the person here, and some things in religion or in work will become very clear to you. You will become here more established. You will receive official documents here that you are migrated, maybe some work documents or some things that that are required there for doing business. This is what we are seeing here. If you are an independent, this applies also for you. You could apply for a job or for a business in abroad. And here we see literally that you go on the move for doing business in abroad. There are some changes inside you, outside you. There comes more money. You are confronted with authorities. Everything I said before, it applies also on the people who have an independent business here. There's a lot of prosperity here that we are seeing here in this lane, and also our creativity comes out. But also, if you are independent, you will have a lot of responsibilities. This is what we are seeing here. It's like we're moving up and we are becoming an expert in our field of work in abroad. So we take what we know in abroad and we apply it there. This is what we are seeing here, because the moon reflects what we know. Anyway, we slowly grow in a position of authority. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also, because all these changes, we will need some time off to be alone here for seeing exactly where we are. Then we have here, I want to add here the stork and the heart here. It's possible also, it's not directly connected to the job, but I want to mention here, it's possible in abroad if you're a single, for instance, because I'm assuming here this person is more on his own. It depends on your age, but I don't see directly relationship cards here. But here we see that it's possible that we meet a person in abroad. And there could be here literally a crush here, somebody we meet and we have a crush on this person. This is a positive event in your love life here, that takes place. It's not only your financial and your business life that turns upside down, but also your personal interaction with a partner here could change. You could literally fall in love. It's possible with the tower that you know this person already, but you take it to the next level. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe you met this person before, but because the tower returns. So you have been to this place, maybe you have met this person before, and this person now can become your lover. This is what we are seeing here. Here, it's like a lover returns, we rekindle an old love. There is some forgiveness here also with this combination. There is forgiveness here. There are positive changes here with this combination. I wanted to mention this here on the love front. There are some changes, but it's a very good reading here, especially for business, also business on the long run. There's a protection here. We have the lily here, and this is the career on the long run. And here we see that the career is protected, but again, here we always have the cross here. It comes with responsibilities, but I'm sure you are aware of your responsibilities. Anyway, this is all for this group of Scorpio, for the air group. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this financial business card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit your role, please check the other three that are immediately connected here. I'm sure one of the four will fit you. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my other card readings. Thank you and bye-bye for now. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to the Stone or the Earth group for your financial business money card reading. As the first card here on your person here, we see the ring. The ring is about relationships, about contracts, about business contracts, business agreements, but it also means that our personal relationship with our partner is very important. Also, there's a very strong focus on that aspect of our life. It includes our business, our relationship. It's very strong, intertwined with our person. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, the ring points also that there is relationship that we are having is very strongly desired. We want to have this relationship. There's a deep desire here. Also on the business front, there's a very strong longing for contracts, for improvement, for structural improvement. Certainly with the tower here, we will structurally improve ourselves here. And there's here, this is a long stroke of luck on business here. If we make certain contracts, we are serious about contracts, we do this, we see this on the long run. We see that we have solid foundations here because the house is foundations. We keep to very strict rules and regulations. These are rules and regulations. These are rules and regulations. So we keep, if we do business, we are very strict on that front here. This is what we are seeing here. And the ring on the person, it means that the person keeps his promises regarding to business. It's probably related to the upbringing. There was a very strong point there from the parents here, and we have taken this in our life and we make this also a part of our own. So we see here that we are very balanced here in relationship. This is a person who builds bridges on the long run. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, here the central card is the house. As I said, the house is foundations. It's our work. It's our family. It's very important to us. Also, there's even though we are busy, there's a kind of structure also in our family life. We try to keep our family life in a structure. We try to put, even though we are busy for our work, we try to regulate it. Here, this is what we are seeing here. We try to regulate time with our wife, with our family, with our husband. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But this is for business. This is a very sound, very organized here that we are seeing here. Also, we see here that we get things on the move. We cannot procrast here. We need to get things on the move here, get things done here. We need to stand our ground here for moving forward. We need to have trust in faith because good things are coming here with this combination. It's possible also that we face some challenges, especially structure challenges here, but it comes probably with the territory here that we are undergoing or facing some challenges here. But here this points to a very secure position that we have in our life. Then we have the tower, the house, and the fox. The tower and the house here, this points to the head office. If you are self-employed, this points, if you have more than one branch, this points to the head office. Here, this if you have one branch, this points here to your head office. This is what we are seeing, the place where you work. This is what we are seeing here. Also here we could see that in somehow or some way, our relatives, family, the place where we come from, our parents could be connected somehow to our business, or we are in the same line on or it's somehow connected. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Or it could mean that we literally work from out our home. Maybe there's a part of our home that is business and a part that is our privacy. This is what we are seeing here. This is possible, or it's close to each other. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this points to a certain authority here. Also, sometimes these combinations here, this points to real estate transactions. So if you are planning here, here I see also that maybe there's some real estate acquired or some lease or loan is applied for improving the business on the long run. Here we see that the partner has also a very strong influence on these decisions. So here we see it's possible that you suddenly, as a couple, decide to go out and go to another house. This could be a quite expensive transition here that you are about to undertake. This is really an upgrade. If your house is already nice here, or you have a common house, this is really a big upgrade that we are seeing here. This is really the next level here that we are seeing here. This points to a big house with a lot of luxuries and accommodations here that we are seeing here. This is literally a big space that we are having. This is not normal house. If you are, for instance, even if you work as an employee, it would mean that you go to a very big house somehow. This is what we are seeing here. You're going to a big house. Maybe you have your reasons for that, but we see here a very big house. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also this points to real estate in abroad. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, this is a person who sees his home as a very safe place. The home is the castle here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, there are strict boundaries between business and family. This person will separate these things as is possible here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. This person also, if he made a plan, he made promises, he sticks to the plan. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. This is a person who's not joking around. This is a very serious person for business here. What we are seeing here, this is also a lot of practical things that are going on. This is a practical business entrepreneur or a practical person, employee here that we are seeing here. If you are, for instance, in a lower job, this also points that you have possibilities here for going in a position that is much higher. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the house and the fox here. The house and the fox here, we need to, here it's possible also with this combination, I want to mention this also it's possible that you don't sell your house, but you think about keeping your house and renting it. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Maybe we buy another house, we give our house as a kind of collateral for going in the next house, and the bank agrees, and you go in a bigger house, and that the both houses stay yours. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. You find a renter here for the place where you're living here. Anyway, things go very well here in the home life, and there's an advancement here on the business and on the home life here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also this literally points to people who have their own business, they work at home. This is what we are seeing here. We use all our smartness here. For the family is very important. Also, this is a person who takes very well care not only of the business, but also, excuse me, from the family. Also, these are rules and regulations, and these people have very strict rules, regulations. Everybody there in the house keeps to certain rules, regulations here. It's very worked out here. This is what we are seeing with this combination. The taking care of the family is very important here, what we are seeing here. Then we have the tower and the fox. We mirror those two cards. Here we see something happened in the past. There was something, maybe a person who did something in business dishonest to you. And it's like you are confronted here, or you confront that person with those facts. This is what we are seeing here. So it's possible we work this out and we establish certain rules, or this person get what comes to him. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, you will be very also suspicious about if you are going into interaction with this person. Maybe you are confronted with this person and this person is connected somehow in the business that you are about. You will be very careful here for seeing what you're doing, because maybe you had some difficulties with this person before. In another way, if you're an independent, it points sometimes that we are confronted with a bureaucracy here. Things are going slow because of bureaucracy. This is what we are seeing. It's like some barriers here are putting up, but suddenly here we have the sit here, suddenly things come on the move here, but there could be some bureaucracy here also that we are seeing here. This person, he poses a certain way, but actually he cannot. It's like he exposes himself as such as, but it's actually not so. He's like, maybe this person is not real, or he's a fraud, or he tried to trick people. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes in some countries we have government officials who are corrupted. This could be something like that here, what we are seeing here. Anyway, here we see that we do a lot of things on our own. We don't expect help from others. We work a lot on our own here. We come also with in top position here. This means we come in a higher position in our life. We see this here back again here. This is what we are seeing. Then we have the here we have the clouds, the fox and the stars here. The clouds and the fox here, we need to be careful also if we do business not to get tricked or deception here. We need to be careful here that we are not put in certain situations. We need to play it smart, but you can play it smart because you have the fox here. So you need to move slowly here. You need to check things out. So you need to very focus here on your business. The clouds tell us to focus. Here, if we strongly focus, we will see the solutions. Because the stars here is a very positive card. It's a very bright card, and you will see the solutions here, but you will need to focus on it. If you have the feeling that there is fraud, trickery, deception around us, just focus and you will see how the things are connected here. It will clear up here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible for some short time here, you feel a little bit lost and you don't know what you are. And you will adjust here to this unclear situation because for the moment, it's a little bit unclear here. Possible here also some facts are concealed for you. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the fox and the stars here. The fox and the stars here, this is positive, very positive for using our smartness. We plan, the tower plans here. Mostly Scorpio is very strategic. So this points to a strategic business entrepreneur. If you are in your workplace also, you will always see what you're doing. You know what the future brings. Businessman also with this combination, they are smart, they are intelligent, they use their cleverness. This is also like a stealth mode that we are operating. We are not showing what we really are. Even we have good intention, we will not show the back of our tongue here. This is what we are seeing here. There's an excellent planning here that we are seeing here. Scorpio is mostly very careful what he's doing, especially if there are certain ambitions here, because this is a person with very strong business ambitions or work ambitions here that we are seeing here. So here, if we plan here, we will achieve our goal here. This is what we are seeing here. If you are an employee, also it points that you are literally a celebrity in your work. If you are in your business also, this point that you could, if you have an independent business, it points that people literally come to you because you are the one they need to come to. You are like very expert in your business here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the clouds and the stars. If we have certain hopes, we have bright prospects here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Things that were unclear, if we focus here, will end up in a positive decision. We go in a new direction here. Your thoughts will clear up. This is what we are seeing here. Before, maybe we don't exactly know where to go, but now here we are on the right path here. We look at the future here, and here we have bright prospects. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. I want to come back here on the home change. If there are some changes related to your house, and if you are planning to buy real estate related to business or your privacy, it could go quite good, and it's very positive. It's very positive if you do so, if you buy real estate here. That you are having here. Just with the renter, if you rent your house, see that you have a very structural contract, that you are secure, that you are locked, that you have a safety net for your renter here. This is what we are seeing here. But for real estate transactions, it's a very good combination. Anyway, this is all for the Stone Group. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of it, Scorpio. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit your role, please check the other three that are connected here. I'm sure one of the four will fit you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thank you for doing so. And of course, we see each other in my other videos. Thank you and bye-bye for now. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to the matches or the fire group for your work, business, money card reading. As the first card here, we see the sit. The sit here, it points that we probably need to act swiftly in certain things here. We need to make certain decisions. We need to break through here. Some radical changes also in our career are coming. We want to really get things on the move here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But in general here, this points to sudden positive changes here that we apply in a structural way. And if we do it in a structural, regulated way, we will be advancing in our life here. On the central card here, we have the lily. The lily is all about the career here that we are seeing here, but also it means that our health is very important for us here. Probably we are looking out for what we are eating. We keep literally a healthy heart here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, sometimes here this combination that we need to take a break here, we need to take stock how we come so far. We need to think how much we evolved in our life. This is what we are seeing here before we take certain steps here. We need to think wisely for the next step. I'm not saying it's gonna be negative, but you need to take some time out here sometimes, because probably this points to a person who already evolved a lot in their life or have been to some things in their life here also. You need to think about your lifestyle before, now, and where you want to go here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we are encouraged here to think things through. We need to see what we have so far financially, mentally here. This is what we are seeing here. We need to see what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are here with this combination. Sometimes also it points that before we take the next step, we could take a vacation, because here the tower is crossing borders, and maybe we're thinking about taking a vacation. It's probably a place here that you are going, or that you are a trip that you are about to undertake, maybe not too very far, but you're very familiar with the place here, because the tower returns. So you have been to this place already several times here. This is what, anyway, this is a place where you are relaxing here. This is what we are seeing here. You like to be there, you like to relax there within this place here. Anyway, here we should think. We need to act swiftly, but we need to think wisely. We cannot extend the decision too long, but before we take it, we need to see that we have solid ground. This is what we are seeing here. We need to think before we act. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, then we go here to the lily, the sun, and the mice here. Here we see that these are very good prospects on the long term, but here with the mice, some things could be a little bit delayed. If they are not delayed, it points that we need to pay attention to details. This is the person, and he need to pay attention to certain details in his life path for progressing in a more structural way. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Also, here we see that we have a deep self-pride, what we have achieved so far, but it doesn't mean we need to let go of certain details. We need to pay attention to details here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also this points to that for our job, maybe we travel a lot, we cross the borders to sunny places here for our work. This is possible here, or we are somehow connected to another city, to a sunny place. This is what we are seeing here. It's related to our path of life. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we also enjoy the other parts of our life. This is what we are seeing here. We like to have good foods around us. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. Sometimes this points also, this is beside the question now, but we have an older partner. Sometimes also there's an age difference here between the partners. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the lily and the mice here. Here we see that these changes that come, it brings us some stress. There are some stress levels here. Maybe we feel less energy. Maybe things are not clear because we are balancing here exactly what we need to do. And we doubt, we engage or we not engage. This is what we are seeing here, but eventually you will need to take the decisions here with this combination. This is what we are seeing here. It brings some challenges here. The mice bring challenges on the career path. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It doesn't mean that the person don't have expertise, because with this combination, the person is already very expert in his job here. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to get things on the move in the career. He knows what paths, what structures to follow here, what borders to cross, which borders not to cross. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the sit, the lily, and the rider here. The sit and the lily and the rider here, there are sudden changes coming in our life, and even though they might seem difficult, afterwards you will see that it's actually for the better. This is what we are seeing here. if there are certain things we need to cut off out of our life, you don't need to worry, because these things that you eventually thought that were lost will come back to you. This is what we are seeing here. But it's possible that we need to let go of certain things in our life. This is what we are seeing here. This is what we are seeing here. These are decisions that we are about to take on the long run, because the tower is on the long run and the career also. So that this is what we are seeing here. We could have the feeling that maybe we are now in a quiet, more relaxed position, and we could have the feeling that we are risking our peace of mind. But actually, it could be out to be a very fairly good decision that we are about to take here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the lily and the rider here. We see this job as our life mission, as our life path here. We are moving forward, we are succeeding here. This is what we are seeing here. Also with the tower, we are very ambitious here on the long run here. This is what this cards tell us here. Also, for the profession, there's a lot of moving around, a lot of crossing borders here, I think, because the tower is the border here. We cross a lot of border here with this combination. This is what we are seeing here. If there are solutions, even there are setbacks, we are easy to find solution, especially with the key. The key gives us solutions. If we have difficulties, we are the person here who finds solutions. Even the solutions are not easy. This is what we are seeing here. We have an older mindset already for solving the problems here. Mostly this points to people who are more mature already in life, or people who have a lot of experience in life. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also this could point that we are very focused on our business, and on the business front, sometimes we have no mercy. We just go for the business here, but sometimes it's necessary to be hard in business. That's how it is here, that we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the Cid and the Rider. The Cid and the Rider here, it points to sudden use that is coming for us, a sudden change of career path. We see this here again. It's confirmed again here. Some people suddenly come into our life, and we are informed about these people. This message that is brought to us could be quite sudden here, coming to us. It's a very assertive message, and it's suddenly coming to us here with this combination. It could be quite unexpected, but it's there, and you could take the chance here with this combination. It's possible also that some people try to meddle in your decisions. So you need to be careful also with that here, that you don't make losses here, and that you keep everybody out of your decisions here if they have no business in there. Then we have the Key and the Mice. The Key and the Mice here. Here we see here, I mentioned before that we need to cut some things off out of our life. But here we see that we are recovering the losses here. If there were some losses, that things that we lost before, or failures that we experienced, or financial losses, we overcome here. It's like everything here is balanced out again. This is what we are seeing here. If you have no losses, or nothing is lost in your life, it means that you prevent the problem. Sometimes Scorpio is very in advance here for business here, and you prevent the losses to happen. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But sometimes we need to open up a little bit. It's dangerous. Maybe we take certain business risks, and we are in a more vulnerable position here. This is what we are seeing here. And also you will understand here what has been bothering you. This is what we are seeing. You get more insights here in the solutions here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the Key and the Rider on itself. We mirror the card here. This is good news, positive news here. Some person, it's possible here that you have help of somebody. Maybe somebody in a higher position is willing to help you in this path. This is what we are seeing here. This person is important. He visits to you. This is what we are seeing here. It's a very important event here that we meet this person, or that we are about to meet this person here. Something big is coming here with this combination. This is success is coming to us here with this combination. We are wide open, but sometimes if we are open for new decisions, if we take certain risks, we put ourselves also a little bit in a vulnerable situation. But I'm sure if you are in business, you are aware of that. Anyway, if certain business attacks would come to you for that, you will be prepared for it here, or you should prepare for it. See what you do here with this combination, that you are able to take swift decisions if necessary here, because here we see that you literally will push for the decision, you will go for it here. We know that Scorpion one, once he or she made a decision, there is no holding back. Once Scorpion makes up his mind, there's no turning back here. These people go for it here. This is what we are seeing here in business or in battlefield here. Scorpio is a great ally here to have in your business, or as a business person. This person really goes for it. There's no holding back here. Anyway, also, you have a very understanding approach here. And we see here also sometimes in the places where we go that we are welcomed. People are very structural, friendly to us. This is what we are seeing here. Things are happening now, and it's all up to you here. There's very positive things here happening here for the fire group. Anyway, if this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other three that are connected here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And of course, thank you for your time. Bye-bye for now, Scorpio.